Run down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Snags the quick throw. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
High completion makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. It's third down for the offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Lets it fly to the wideout, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that third down play. And now it sets up a fourth down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Pass caught. Second down now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, I think this quarterback's realizing that, yeah, he's got some great receivers, but when in doubt, you get it to this back. He not only has great quickness, here he shows you what kind of hands he has as well.
On the run here, lets it go. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown Tigers. And they go in front here in the second half. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And now the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. Second down, we're going to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch. But now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Mancuso. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, nice pickup there, Chris. We'll have to see if this defense stays in man coverage after giving up another big play.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. He shreds the tackle. Legs still churning, won't go down. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, tied. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Man, a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Auburn offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Gives it to the back. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his back. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab on the move. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets rid of it on the move. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
No, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. He shreds the tackle. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.